How to answer, why do you want this job? Let's be honest. This question looks simple, but it's one of the most powerful questions in any interview. Why do you want this job? Sounds basic, but your answer can either instantly build trust with the interviewer or quietly eliminate you from the shortlist. Most candidates fail here not because they don't know the answer, but because they give a weak, generic, or self-centered response. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to craft a strong, confident, and impressive answer that makes employers think, yes, this is the person we want. By the end, you'll have a proven formula, real examples, and smart tips you can use in any interview. Why do you want this job? First, you need to understand what the interviewer is really asking. They are not just curious about your interest. They are evaluating three critical things: your motivation, your understanding of the role, and whether you're a long-term fit. When you answer this question, the employer is thinking, does this candidate really want this job, or just any job? Have they done their research about our company? And will they stay committed if we hire them? So your answer must clearly show alignment between you and the company. Why do you want to work here? Now let's talk about the biggest mistake candidates make. They focus too much on themselves. They say things like, I want to grow my career, or I need experience, or I heard your company pays well. These answers may be honest, but they don't impress employers. Because they don't show value. The company is not hiring you to solve your problems. They are hiring you to solve theirs. So your answer must shift from what I want to what I can contribute. Why are you interested in this position? Here's the golden formula you should always follow. Start with the company, connect it to your skills, and end with your contribution. This simple structure makes your answer powerful and professional. First, show that you understand the company, its mission, culture, or reputation. Second, explain how your skills and experience match the role. Third, highlight how you can add value and grow with the company. Why do you think you are a good fit for this job? Let's break this down with an example. A weak answer would be, I want this job because I need experience and I think it will help my career. Now compare that with a strong answer. I'm particularly interested in this role because your company has a strong reputation for innovation, and I admire how you focus on customer satisfaction. My background in communication and problem-solving aligns well with this position, and I'm confident I can contribute by delivering excellent service while continuing to grow professionally. See the difference? One is self-focused, the other is value-focused. Why should we hire you? Now let's make your answer even stronger by adding personalization. Before your interview, always research the company. Look at their website, recent projects, values, and culture. If you mention something specific, like a recent achievement or initiative, it shows genuine interest. Employers love candidates who take the time to learn about them. It instantly sets you apart from others who give generic answers. What attracts you to this company? Another powerful technique is to connect your career goals with the company's direction. For example, you can say, I'm looking for a role where I can develop my skills in a dynamic environment, and your company's focus on growth and innovation makes it the perfect place for me to contribute and learn. This shows ambition, but also commitment. It tells the employer that you're not just looking for a short-term job. What do you know about our company? Let's talk about tone and delivery. Even the best answer can fail if it sounds memorized or robotic. You need to sound natural, confident, and genuinely interested. Practice your answer, but don't memorize it word for word. Instead, understand the key points and speak with clarity. Maintain eye contact, keep a positive tone, and show enthusiasm. Employers don't just listen to your words, they feel your energy. Why do you want to join our team? Now here's a pro tip that most candidates don't know. Always avoid negative reasons. Never say you want to leave your current job because of problems, bad management, or dissatisfaction. Even if it's true, it creates a negative impression. Instead, focus on positive motivation, growth, opportunity, and alignment. Keep your answer forward-looking, not backward-looking. What are your career goals? Let's build a perfect sample answer you can adapt. Here it is. I'm excited about this opportunity because your company is known for its strong work culture and commitment to quality. I've developed skills in teamwork, communication, and problem-solving, which align well with this role. I'm particularly impressed by your recent projects, and I believe I can contribute by bringing dedication and a strong work ethic while continuing to grow within the organization. This answer is balanced, professional, and impactful. Why do you want this job over others? If you're a fresh graduate, your answer can still be powerful even without experience. Focus on your education, skills, and eagerness to learn. For example, as a recent graduate, I'm looking for an opportunity where I can apply my knowledge and develop practical skills. Your company's reputation for training and development makes it an ideal place for me to start my career, and I'm eager to contribute with my enthusiasm and willingness to learn. This shows potential, and employers value that. Why did you apply for this role? For experienced candidates, your answer should highlight your achievements and how they relate to the role. Mention specific skills, past results, and how they can benefit the company. The goal is to make the interviewer think, this person has done it before and can do it again for us. What makes you interested in this field? Now let's quickly go over a simple checklist to make your answer perfect. Make sure your answer is clear and structured. Avoid generic statements. Show knowledge of the company. Connect your skills to the role. Keep your tone positive and confident. And most importantly, always focus on value, what you bring, not just what you want. Why do you want to work in this industry? Remember, this question is not a trap, it's an opportunity. It's your chance to show passion, alignment, and professionalism in one answer. A strong response can instantly increase your chances of getting hired. A weak one can quietly remove you from consideration. So take this question seriously and prepare for it with intention. Why are you applying for this job? Let me leave you with one final thought. Employers don't hire the most qualified candidate, they hire the one who fits best. And your answer to why do you want this job is your chance to prove that you are that perfect fit. So don't just answer, convince. Why should we choose you for this position? If you found this helpful, make sure you practice your answer today. Take a few minutes, write it down, refine it, and say it out loud. Because confidence doesn't come from guessing, it comes from preparation. And when you walk into your next interview ready with a strong answer, you won't just feel different, you'll stand out. Why do you want to build your career with us? That's it for today. Now go prepare, go practice, and go win your next interview.